What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Nick Wavy. I'm back with a new video. First and foremost, before we even start, I just want to say thank you to everyone who purchased the Wavy merch brushes. I really appreciate the support. I'm working my hardest to make sure you guys get the brushes. It's a lot of work, and I'm still trying to make videos at the same time. So this whole thing is a learning experience for me. I'll be more in depth. And if you haven't got the Wavy merch brushes yet, make sure you guys go to www.wavymerch.com. Pick yourself up the newest 360 wave brush in the game. We got the rolls. It's all I'm using right now. I've been waving for 14 days. Exactly 14 days, and this is all I've used. So I'm going to do a wave update in the future so you guys can see what's really going on with my waves. Now this video is more so how to become an elite waver. They're like steps to become elite wavers. In this playlist, right, on my channel, you'll see like a playlist. It's mostly going to be elite wave tips. Now the biggest change that I made in my wave career was cutting my own hair. When I was able to cut my own hair, I was able to extend my wolf. Wolfing is growing your hair out while brushing every day for about a month or so the curls get thicker and your hair gets curlier. You get wavier because you're laying down more curls. So if you're able to extend your wolf, you'll be able to get deeper waves and better waves. When I started cutting my own hair, I was able to maintain myself every week. I was able to extend my wolf by weeks. And extending your wolf for weeks can result in crazy progress when it comes to your waves. So usually I would get a cut like every 4 weeks, but every week I can say, okay, let me clean myself up. Let me give myself a taper, a lineup, trim down my edges, and I'll be able to go for another week. And it looks like you just got a fresh cut. You know, so that's a major tip that I could give you and anybody who's watching this video, is if you want to take your waves to the next level, you gotta start cutting your hair. So in this video, I'm checking on, what was I hitting? I think that was a 1. I'm hitting with a 2. What I do when I cut my hair is I set my bald line. That's a light taper. I don't go too high. I set a bald taper and I work my way up. A lot of barbers work their way down. Like they'll go 2, 1, 0, no guard. I like to work my way up. What I do is, after I set my taper, I always go with the grain close to the edges, so everything looks like it's waving down and it's smooth to the edges. Because I see a lot of people, they wolf for like a month, 2 months, and they don't have no lineup. And I don't know how you can even step out like that, bro. Like, that's crazy. You're literally a savage if you're doing that. Me personally, I like to look fresh at all times, and I like to maintain my wolf. So I like to maintain my wolf by doing, as you see, I trim down my edges. And it just makes everything look more smooth. It makes everything look more clean. And it's just a great way to extend your wolf. Like, I'll recommend this to everybody. You can see right here what I'm doing right now. I'm just trimming down my edges. That's a 1 guard. Like, I'm not going too crazy with it. I'm not going too high up. I'm just making sure my edges are laid. My edges are short. And it's easier to get a lineup when your hair is not as poofy around the edges as well, from my experience. Again, when you start cutting your own hair, don't be too nervous. You know, you have to go in there, you have to study what you're doing before you even start. You need to figure out a game plan. You gotta figure out how you're gonna cut it. And when you go in, you have to be confident with what you're doing. My advice to you when you start cutting your own hair is, you're gonna mess up. Like, I've messed up like a few times. You know, there's a few times where I've messed up my cut, but like, I don't mess up anymore. You know, right now I'm at the stage where I decide, do I want to make my cut super blessed, or do I want to give myself a quick, cleanup? This video was a quick cleanup. It took me like 30 minutes to taper the sides, trim down my edges, and give myself a lineup. And that came with experience. I've been cutting my hair for like 4 years now. And another benefit of cutting your own hair is you get to save a lot of money. So if you're wolfing, you should, well, my recommendation is to get lineups, tapers every week, because you want to stay as presentable as possible. But if you're dropping $30, $20 every week to the barber, and then a cut, 4 weeks you're wolfing, so 4 weeks, that's $80 in the cut. Let's say you get hit with a 30, that's $110 every month for every 5 weeks, and that adds up. I spend probably like $200 max a year on haircuts, and that's only if I want Solo to give me a fresh cut. You know what I mean? So again, I save a lot of money. I learned a new skill, and I'm able to basically extend my wolf, and that's the major key. I remember when I first started cutting my own hair, it changed everything. I was able to keep wolfing, I was looking fresh all the time, and I save a lot of money. So that goes hand in hand, in my opinion. Like, those are all W's. And again, you'll be nervous at first, but through time, you'll get more and more experience. Don't try and do too much when you start cutting your own hair. You know, take your time with it. Take your time with it. Don't try and do something you know you're not sure of. Take it easy. You know, and then as you get better, as you're done. Usually, I look at my haircuts the day after. I'm like, okay, yeah, I could have fixed that a little bit. I could have went a little higher on the blend there. You know, so again, this is probably my elite. I think it's fair to say, I would say, if you want to be elite, you need to start cutting your own hair. Now, there's a lot of elite wavers that don't cut their own hair. Don't get it twisted. But from my experience, cutting my own hair, I was able to extend my wolf. Extending my wolf made my hair curlier because it was longer. And the longer my hair was and the curlier it was, the sicker my waves got. Then when I trim it down, I'm splashing. You know what I mean? So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is just a quick, you know, elite tip that I can give you guys. If you guys haven't gotten the Wavy merch brushes yet, you guys gotta go to www.wavymerch.com. Pick yourself up the Inferno and the Alaska Ice. You got them right here. That's all I'm using. Look at the rows. Look at the rows. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure y'all smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and stay tuned. If there's anything you want me to discuss, post that in the comment section down below. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video.